everyone! Welcome back to our Tips to Speak Japanese Like a Native channel. My name is Rada.
My name is Koji.
So Koji-sensei, what we're gonna talk about today?
Today I'm going to share with you that Japanese has a one-by-one correspondence system between writings and pronunciation.
Oh, that sounds great. Are you ready? Let's get started.
We have 5 vowels.
5.
Or okay, a is always a. No matter what comes before or after. It's always a.
So it's not a, it's a.
And e is 99%.
99. Okay.
Okay, 100%, 99%. And u is also 99%.
Okay.
This letter is pronounced as u. Except 1%. And e and o, they are always 100% pronounced. This, if you see this letter, it's always pronounced as e. It's never pronounced like a or or e. It's always e.
Always e.
And this is always o.
Okay. What about these ones?
Well, these are just some exceptions I will talk about in a different episode. Let's focus on basically, a is always a.
Okay.
And then also a combination of this
Ka.
K, like ka, ki, ku. These are also ka. It's never pronounced as k or k.
So it's not K-A, but it's ka.
Ka. And this is this can never be pronounced like kai.
Kai, yeah.
Like in English, it's like kind.
Yeah, true.
Sometimes, but sometimes king.
Yeah, true.
I don't know how we should differentiate, but it's always.
It's another topic. Yeah.
It's ki in Japanese.
Okay.
Never kai.
Never kai.
Okay, same as sa, so and so on.
Yeah.
Okay, these are very famous Japanese origin words used in English as well.
Yeah.
Can you pronounce these?
Alright, the first one is karaoke.
The second one?
Karare.
In Japanese, we pronounce it like karaoke. Karaoke.
Karaoke.
And this one is karate.
Karate. So the way it's written, basically, without any.
So some English speakers pronounce it like karaoke. Karaoke.
Yeah.
As I told you, this is always pronounced as e.
E, not e.
Never e. Okay. So ka, ke, and also this is not t.
Or d.
Karate. Karate.
Okay.
In English, T is very often pronounced like D, or sometimes it's unpronounced.
True.
But in Japanese, T is always clearly pronounced as T. Okay, and also a. There's no none of them. None of these vowels has stress. Karate. These each vowel should have the same stress.
Okay. So
Karate.
Karate. Please try with me. Karate.
Karate. And this is also karaoke.
Karaoke.
So karaoke has how many molars does karaoke have?
So karaoke 4.
How about this?
Karate 3.
Yes, that is important.
Yeah.
Always there's, think how many syllables, how many molars this word have. Well, when you are talking quickly, you can't think about it, but when you learn a new word, you should count numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. karaoke. Karaoke, karate.
What about the meaning? Like, is it coming from the same word, or because like karaoke, karate?
Yes, karaoke, kara of karaoke and kara of karate is the same word, which means empty.
Empty. Oh, interesting.
Or nothing inside.
Ah, but how it makes a word?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Yeah.
Oke originally is an English word.
Really?
It's from orchestra.
Oh.
It's an abbreviation of orchestra.
Wow.
Long time ago, people were working for the musical entertainment industry. They love to use strange English origin words. So they said they were calling oke, meaning orchestra.
So the short version.
So so empty orchestra? What does it mean? Because a long time ago, when the recording technology was not so much developed, a singer recorded a new song. Orchestra has to play, or a lot of people have to play. And when a singer makes a mistake, they have to do it again and again, and the singer says sorry. But as the recording technology developed, they just recorded, and the orchestra didn't had to work just one time. And then a singer can make mistakes
and repeat it again and again.
So that kind of tape was called karaoke, empty orchestra. Empty means without singer.
Without.
So, and then ordinary people started using it as for fun.
Yeah, like entertainment.
Do you like it?
Yes, I love it, and I didn't know the history, so thank you for sharing this as well.
And karate, te means hand.
Oh, hand. Okay.
So karate means empty hand.
Empty hand?
Empty hand, karate means in your hand you have no weapon, no sword.
Wow.
Very good.
Long
time ago, as you know, samurai.
Yes.
They were fighting with sword.
Yes.
But karate is the technique to fight with your opponent without anything in your hand. So it's bare hand or empty hand.
Yeah.
So.
Very interesting. Yeah.
So therefore kara, to pronounce kara properly is important. If you say karaoke, very few Japanese people would understand what you say. If you say karate, maybe 3% of the Japanese people would understand. So if you say karaoke or karate, 100% Japanese people would understand. So try to pronounce these words properly.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much.
So I want to share with you more examples to tell you how important to pronounce each hiragana in the same way, almost always.
All right.
And also the difference between one vowel and two vowels, how important they are. Okay. Have you heard of kawaii or kirei?
Mostly this one, even before coming to Japan, it's very broadly read. The word kawaii means cute.
Okay, yes, basically you're right, cute. But kawaii also, well, when you talk about women, it means beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Or you're attractive, or you look good.
Oh, okay.
Kirei, what about kirei?
I was thinking this one is the beautiful word. Oh.
Yes, but regarding when you talk about the lady, they basically mean the same thing.
Okay.
The difference is kawaii also can be used for small animals or cute bags or clothes.
Babies,
Yes, baby. Especially young Japanese ladies always say kawaii, kawaii for anything.
Yeah.
Almost anything. But basically it's cute things. But the kire is used, can be used for describing like Mount Fuji, Fujisan. Fujisan は綺麗です。or 桜、
綺麗です。
cherry blossoms, or 京都、京都。They're, yeah, beautiful, right?
Interesting. Okay.
So only when you talk about women, they mean basically the same thing.
Okay, so we can use both.
But for men, you could say, very seldom, but you could say that he is kire. It's okay. Kawaii is also, kawaii is for young boys, you can say kawaii. But not about looking. His attitude or his characteristic is, adorable, kind of thing. Okay, kawaii, it's like similar to Hawaii in English, the island.
Yeah, the States.
But in English, it's Hawaii is just a word with 3 syllables. But in Japanese, kawaii has 4 molars.
4. Be careful.
Because you see kawaii.
Kawaii.
Yes. Number of hiragana equals to the number of molars. So it is very important to pronounce ii as 2.
So ii.
Kawaii. If you pronounce it kawaii, that sounds something different.
Yeah, interesting.
And also grammatically, when you make a negative sentence, like not cute, not pretty, not beautiful. Kawaii ku nai. Kawaii ku nai. So if you're not sure if the 2 vowels are 1, you cannot properly
differentiate it.
We cannot make a negative sentence. So it is very important not only to pronounce, to conjugate properly, grammatically. You need to know kawaii. E has 2 because okay. And some foreigners, my students a long time ago, they made the mistakes of kawaii.
Kawaii.
That means scary or fearful. Fearful.
Okay.
Like
fearful.
Ghost or devil or dangerous animal. They're scary, right?
Okay.
Well, many foreigners made mistakes with. May try to say kawaii, you are very beautiful or cute. They actually sounded like you were scary.
Oh wow! So be careful with that.
To us, they're not similar. But do they sound similar, kawaii and Hawaii?
Well, very kind of like hard to differentiate sometimes. Yeah.
Ka is always ka.
Yeah.
This is ko.
Cool. Yeah.
So to us, they are very different. But in English, syllables without stress very often pronounced like schwa sound.
Yeah.
So if you put the stress on kawaii,
Yeah.
this becomes
Yeah.
and kawaii, this also becomes
True.
But in Japanese, we do not have schwa sound or stressed sound. Every syllable should be pronounced, every molar should be pronounced in the same way. I mean, ka is always ka, wa is wa, and i has 2 vowels. So this has just 1. So ka, ko, wa, i.
Kawaii.
And this is kawaii.
Four.
Kawaii.
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 Very interesting. Yeah. So make sure you don't make a mistake with them.
And also, kirei. There's a word, kirai.
Kirai.
That means dislike or hate.
Oh no. Wow.
So this is not a matter of one or two vowels, but this is just a matter of e and a. So this is kirei.
Kirei. And this is?
Actually, this is actually, even if it's written I, it's also pronounced as e. Kirei. This is the 1% exception. I just mentioned.
Yeah.
Kirei.
Kirei.
And this is kirai.
Kirai.
I after e is pronounced as e. And kirei.
Very good.
But this is just I, not after e.
That's
So
why it's
it's
just
e. Kirai.
Kirai.
And this is kirei.
Well, yeah, when you explain it, now it's clear why they're different. But if I didn't know that before, so I could make a mistake as well.
So I hope you don't say, I hate you, when you want to say you are beautiful.
Yeah, so be careful with that and write below in the comments if you made ever this type of mistakes.
Okay, in the end of today's class, I would like to share the very important, the basic adjectives.
All right.
Can you pronounce this?
Oki.
Meaning?
Big.
And?
Chisai.
Meaning?
Small. Right?
Yes. It should be pronounced like oki. Oki.
Oki.
Oki. Four.
Okay, please try with me. Oki.
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 Ki should be high. Okay. Oki. Oki.
Okay.
And
what about this one?
Chisai.
Oh, chisai.
Your sa is too low. A little bit. Sa should keep the same pitch.
Chisai.
Yeah, that one. The last one was good.
Okay.
So if you try to repeat, you can learn.
Yeah.
Okay. When I studied English long time ago, when I was in my teenage, when I learned new words, I repeated 20 times. So you should repeat again and again and again, and you can learn it.
So please save this part and repeat it.
Oki. Chisai. Okay. If you say oki, which many foreigners say, as a word of two syllables. Oki. That's maybe understandable, but doesn't sound very natural.
I see.
Or chisai. Very, very often foreigners tend to pronounce it chisai.
Chisai, yeah.
But this e should be pronounced chisai.
Okay.
Chisai.
Very good. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Koji Sensei, for sharing with us, and hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye.
Bye bye. Mata ne.